depending sorry for that. I'm living in the main place of the city, the center, the square. This is the part of the other side, the other window that's very close to the place. So you got a noise of cars now, but so sorry for that. The important thing, just concentrate on what I'm going to say. So we need to discuss a lot of things now. I need to tell you people a lot of things this evening. You watch this broadcast will just a second. Let me just close the window. I think it should be better. So, what is going on today? I'm going to touch about fine boy Mazi Nnamdi and the nwunye Hanado Vam. But in them chọrọ igwe okwu today wo ndị bụ nna ha ụzọ mụtadị ọkpara is the ones I want to talk today. I want to tell them some things. Maybe Hamakwa Banket, I don't know. But I want to talk to them. Ndị nke butere na ha ụzọ like Obazirike said. Ndị bụ nna ha ụzọ mụtadị ọkpara. O nwere okwu ịma when we hate people we don't pay attention. O nwere okwu Obazirike kwuru. M chọrọ ikili ahụ. Very, very important. Okwu ahụ Obazirike kwuru. Most of all these charlatans, all these flying monkeys, as you go and form your own IPOB nke Mazi Nnamdi. I remember when this attack came that DOS have hijacked the Radio Biafra. They have changed the contract. Why? Because all him Mazi Nnamdi was leaking. That's why you see Kalanta openly come out that time to shout, change earlier in the UK, do man the contract. Oh, you can see Obazirike saying it. He's a matured man. He's senior Mazi Nnamdi. So why I know what I him. I'm just talking to you people. So, I hear today, we're going to hear them all the time. So, I hear Ozemezin. We don't continue. We don't have any problem. Yeah, continue on. But what I'm saying here this evening, what I'm going to tell all of you, everybody watching me here, is to make it clear, very, very, very clear. Kele baganya before nke Mazi Nnamdi ga later. Achọm ka I may analyze ihe gbasara fine boy meme. Because most of you na-abịa akọ nonsense, na-abịa akọ ihe na-agbaka moto. I want to analyze these things now. And I want us to just put head together and just rethink if this family really wants this Biafra, or they really want this Biafra as a preach, like many people have opened the church, going different names. Maybe in a church in Kehanhabas, they are going Biafra. Maybe as a synagogue, Odumejo Church, CPC and all the rest of them. Maybe Mazi Nnamdi came and named this one Biafra. There's a video I will play later that Eba lawyer Jumakana say Mazi Nnamdi employed me and he has the right to fire me. Omunem Biafrans, I want to ask you, are we in a private company? So you have the right to fire. Mazi Nnamdi have the right to fire. I quoted from Aloye Jimako. But when we want to contribute to our money by force, we don't fire anybody. When the family want to eat our money, we don't fire anybody. But when it comes for you to understand the evil they are doing, you have the right to fire anybody. Even when you fire. As fine boy today is trying to bribe a judge, a magistrate. Emma, when we come into this agitation, they taught us and they let us know that this is a non-violent organization. Underline that. We all joined. We all joined. So today, ebe fine boy fine boy Prince Kanu, we have the mind, the temerities to call a judge for bribing. The kind of bribe again. I want to repeat it again. Ebe fine boy now a judge to bribe a judge from outside abroad as a big man. Oh, imagine that time no shimoto. Would you bribe also go reaching now with the money you want them to come and to give you accountability? All the one man from BBC, from the court. And what I want to say, yes, we have been doing rally, protest for Mazi Nnamdi, which we are ready to do more. But in every country, they have a private resident areas where you don't do rallies. I will have that time. No, they have private areas you don't do protests. But these people insisted, or so they went all those resident or private areas to do. Before you do your protest. You can 3 years coming, who I'm sure them they sorry for is JCI Onuku and the other man, Bishop. Because in here, how many now we have okay, so man, okay. I'm sorry for JCI. Every man in life supposed to have his own no, yes. Not people to push you to say yes when you don't want to say yes. Come on to a banquet. For fine boy to have that mind of calling a judge, sitting judge, for bribing. Imagine the bribe and the corruption, Omegore, Begidenoshimoto and kidnapping. And today, people who are now die van. Now die van. Seriously. But today, Ipotakoya has to know. Ipotakoya has to know. Now, propaganda. I will bring evidence. Why we want to address all these issues? Because our people, some of our families, some of our brothers, who, because of what they have done in this struggle, they will tell you they don't want Biafra again. They will tell you what is the DOS doing. I put me here yesterday on Twitter. I said it on Twitter, and I want to repeat it here today again. If I want to help, maybe Mazi Edoziem have a problem now, and we'll call IPOB family to help to bring a lawyer. Mazi Edoziem say, yes, okay, no problem. If you people want to help, go ahead. You go and bring a lawyer, and coming back, you find out that you have signed that problem to another lawyer. And they are not signing you, I'm not signing you go. Either that lawyer, Aina Akpota, will go and join his own lawyer, sign the go that thing. Or you forget about the case. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never given an option to this leadership, not to talk of Hemetenya. The only one they did, which all of you saw today, was this Zokome and Biafran Ejofo. They have tried Umuchinek and Mekoku Nwayo Nkuometige a vital information, depending on you to pick it up. So you don't expect me to come maybe to be giving it to you directly. So listen very, very carefully. When you come with the distracted, come look at that bomb. Now, underground work have been going all this way to try to shift Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Sokoto. Do you know that he refused? He loved that Sokoto. Also not like the Sokoto. Why we do these things on broadcast is Kahamania, Yawana Habias and Awashi. Or they will let them come and say it's a lie. What did you say that? No Washi. Look at one band Shedika Acharug. Look at charlatans. Ururu Maka. Because now on a IPOB and on a shrub, you have the audacity to insult the wife of your leader, regardless. You have no, because all your Nnamdi Kanu do not to insult the wife, because he warned the wife not to go to interview to Wololonek program. After then, everything get loose. This man have the mind to send all the charlatan to be insulting the wife. I swear to God. Amam Bibo and I got dressed in an alone. Amam Majukure, one of Jukure, the kind of family on up. Because I wouldn't know can address. Why not Jukures? The kind of wickedness and frustration on you, but the one you hear you come out on. Upon that, where you people can have mind of doing all these things to this woman, all the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is Mazi Chinasangol, who is Mazi Dozem, who is Mazi Ofon. Ebono ge nwenwu do bia ebe nwanyị ahụ nọ. Nwanyị ọnụ gara aga lụọ alụ ọgba nkwụ ya mee everything ya ma ọnụ nwa ọwụọ na ọwụ so nwe ihe segen ọwụ na ọkwụ n'eziokwu unu na-agba wicked even gbakwuo wicked gbasa ebe nwa na ihe ezinọ. Ụmụnne m, unu dị mean. And before I finish this program, I want to see Afara Ukwibe command, any Afara Ukwibe command that is in this struggle. If you are from Afara Ukwibe, write to us here. Okay, since 2021, 2022, ka Benjamin Madubu Gobudo support wa Simon Eba underground. On a butcher ebula. Gana adoro Simon na asụrụ ya aja. This Benjamin ndị a ofu okwu na ebe ofu okwu a na ebe ọzọ. But when they come, China Samoro everywhere. This is the evil men that gather us. The vultures. The fools who fool on at the struggle too much. That gather to always monitor to how to get information, to multiply the information so that they will go and use it. But in my memory today, because Naka Dutch, that's why they never succeeded. They never succeeded in all the whole thing. Benjamin Gabeya saying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu si na Simon ekpere ma they do double game. But at the end, ha ga-ebu ebula gawa n'azụ. If I tell you the kind of money Benjamin mmadụ bụ gonapụrụ ndị mmadụ like Darlington, ịma ewu na-ata nri nwa ya na-ele anya n'agba. This Benjamin mmadụ bụ ihe ọ na-agbawu cocaine, ọ na-arụkwa goofu ma ihe ọ na-akọ. Onye a na-akpọ Ishnis, onye anyị na-agwa gị ihe a Benjamin. So onweghị ego ọbụla inyere ya n'ụwa a ga-ezuru ya. Dọta efulefu a ga-ewere dịka ọra ya bịa na-edegharị nọnsensị na soshal midia dị mgbe aha ka ya. Kalụ nta nọdụ ya na-azọ second in command, ya nwa nọkwa na-azọ second in command na ọwụ ha na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gara prison. Nwanne Nnamdi nọkwa nke ahụ na-azọ nke ya. Ele nke anyị ga-ewede ewe biko ka a na-azụkwa ya ka a na-anapụ ndị mmadụ ego. Akpọ ga-asị gị owu problem ọjọọ da nwunye m jikwa eme nwa. Ama mma nwunye Darlington na nwunye Benjamin ọ na-amụ every week. All this corruption of women, ịdị na ụmụ nwaanyị na this struggle, ọwụ ịhụnanụ dị akaba, ịhụna dị gang, how they roll. Nke a Darlington na-alụ ọhụ na palace ka ebiri ya. Na palace, that's why he can never bring that lady aside. He can never. She can never agree one day na ọya na alụda gị. Ya bụ ihe ha mụtara n'aka our leader. Now, have IPOB want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out? Yes. The Tonyaman should not like the bank because he don't want to answer question. He want to make sure that IPOB is done before coming out. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to make fully sure that IPOB got down before Yapta. Why I ji ekwu okwu a na-akọwa ihe ndị ọfụma wụ ka ọ hapụ ịdị ka a na-akọwa ya, he will not understand because I really want to. O nwere some things Raf Wazirike kwuru why I'm here, that's why I'm the chọ ka anyị ike na-analyze ihe ahụ ọfụma because we waited for our medias. Yes, some of our medias akọwala ihe ndị a ọfụma but I need ịkọwa ya for our people to understand ihe na-eme. Ịma ikwu ha sị gị wait when he come out. Only na-wait when he come out. Do you know when he's coming out? Anytime they want him to come out, he don't want to come out. Let us finish.
Boy, unu nwere akwụna na social media. Enweghị ụlọchi ọbụla social media. Because ha sị na unu ji m kpọrọ ihe aka m ekwe ka arapụ Court of Appeal judgment back to High Court. Aka m ekwe.
Yes.
A sị na agwara m aka m asị mba.
Ha gwagodi gị n'afọ.
Mana ahụ na ahụ na ihe unu mere. Enwere so many things gaga on unu na-amarọ. Ama m mbọ anyị gbara na ka arapụ Nnamdi Kanu even before then. Unu na-amarọ. Ka m kpọtụ unu obere, just one of them. Enwere ofu onye a na-akpọ aha mana unu nwere ike ịma. Ofu onye na-achọdụghị igwere appointment e nyere ya because of Nnamdi Kanu. Onye ahụ bụ onye ya na-agakọrọ mụ na ya na-agakwa m ntị n'olu. Oge e nyere ya appointment.
Biko ama continue. Ihe a ukwu onye ga-etake this risk now. Mechaa ihe niile a. The brothers of and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will still come and betray this kind of person. Rafu chọrọ ikwu okwu ya now. Let us listen.
Mkpọ ya ikele ya sị na ịgba congratulations, that's for my academy. So, when you are coming, I say, I'm out by our Musigini minute. That's in the good anya. Now, put the name up where it's up on Nnamdi Kanu. No one I have where you know. Or this is Kana, as soon as support the Nnamdi Kanu. Who said, oh, so my guy need to try help ya. maka Nnamdi Kanu. So Nnamdi Kanu ịhapụ ya ga the more reason why they did with the appointment. That's in kedu otu ọ bụ. Yes, because ndị na-ayọ ka arapụ ndị Nnamdi Kanu bụ ndị nọ nga ahụ eso ha nọrọ ya mana gọvanọ nọrọ nga ahụ ị ga-ejizi aka gị na-eteku the decision. That's ihe m kwuru ọwa eziokwu. Si yes si nọ ya ịnọ n'akụkụ na-ayọ ndị nọ na gọọmenti sịsịrapụ Nnamdi Kanu ma ha na-ekwe ahapụ ya sibetu ugbu ha sị gị batazie ka ị soro na gọọmenti a getịsị na ịchọghị ịbata so ịbatazie ka esoro na-etekudesi nke ahụ n'ikpeazụ after so many months ka federal gọọmenti bịa sọ pedala si oke kekwa ihe a ga-eme na oke fine a ga-ahapụ ya bet ọ ga-awụzi house arrest ka a ga-ahapụkwa ya ka ọ gawa back to London na ọ gakwa ugbu a kekwa n'ọkwa na o mekwere ihe o mere mbọ jump obel onye ahụ akpọba m sike ihe m na-eche.
I don't know if you understand what laugh. Most of you have seen this video, but you will not get reason inside this that video. You will not reason properly. Ka ịhụ na o teele ndị Igbo na-agba mbọ ka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pụta, but because of the corruption and wickedness from his family and the kind of money ha ji ya na-ebuba, they refuse every offer ndị mmadụ nyere ha. Unu pụtazi ụlọ akpụrụ DOS n'ọnụ. When they still jail life imprisonment to Sokoto, DOS still bring a new lawyer. Did the same Ifeanyi Ejiofor today they want to kill, still volunteer himself to work again, regardless of any lemon. Because of Umunne and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they turned those offers down to continue using Aloy Ejimako. And don't worry, Aloy Ejimako, which I will get to that video now. Aloy Ejimako, any day, if I'm not Aloy Ejimako, Simon Gentle Diaho, Butozo, Fine Boy, Kalonta, Nene, any no, that person, Ndiam or Hana, no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. One, any double the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is yours. You see, these people, you have destroyed this struggle. You people are stupid, that charlatan, or try to go back to DOS. Just can happen, this is stupid, or this is just go back to the DOS and stop this nonsense. One day, the man I am want to go Biafra that day. Omochinek, give me a Biafra have come. But you know, I'm going only came in a war. Only came in a war. Only came in. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he keep we no war. No even no wars. So I want to find one video. This people na really.
Since he was brought back from Kenya, adopted from Kenya down to Nigeria, his organization, which he headed, or he's still the head, IPOB, there's been a lot of squabbles within them.
Okay.
Is it in any way affecting the trust of the people in the struggle?
Well, there is no organization, even a country, that you will not have skirmishes. Even the best well-ordered societies, you do have skirmishes within and without. So IPOB is not insulated from such clashes. But at the end of the day, the question you have to ask is, where does Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand?
That is
He
the
is my
diplomacy,
client, and I stand where he stands.
So if
he
Mazi
issues
Nnamdi Kanu
instructions
is
to
killing or is sending people that is killing Biafrans, you will stand where he stands. If as a lawyer. If Mazi Nnamdi tell us today to go and join, like he sent you, to go and join politics in Nigeria, after knowing the hatred Nigeria government have tabled us, you tell us again. Let me say something again. Like I said, I'll be dropping this information depending on what occurs. Let nobody stop, or these bloggers, stop referring Bianca. As you look at Bianca today, Bianca even I think it should be the second wife self, not even the first. So she have the right to join anything actually join. Bianca joined, how many of families of Ojukwu came in politics? The main family, the main blood. Huh? Mazi Nnamdi send that the same Bianca and a cook. Hotel I tell on this rug, huh? Hotel blackmail from these people against this leadership, against this IPOB family. They send this Bianca Ojukwu was one of the people who sent to Finland to repatriate Simon Epa to exchange of Mazi Nnamdi. But that in Akko did not go well because of the law on Europe today.
It's my duty under the ethics of my profession to carry them out. So where he stands is where I stand, and that is where I think the general public should stand.
Where does he stand?
Where he stands is that he considers IPOB almost single-handedly, and he appointed some people as principal officers. And as a lawyer, I'm here to...
He appointed some people as a principal officer. That the same some people was the same voice I posted 2 days ago, where him, a lawyer Jumako, said, I don't know them.
This will tell you that if someone has the right to appoint you, he has the right to fire you.
Yes. Really?
So if this is the issue...
Yes. Now let me tell you. If anybody appoint me, since you people want to create it as a company, since you people want to turn IPOB as a company business of Mazi Nnamdi, of Carlos family, if you appoint me in that company, and later you turn around to ask me for 60 or 70% of share for me to buy, you cannot fire me again. You are the one that appointed me, like you said, yes. But buying the 70 or 80% of the shares of that your company does not make you the owner of the company again. So IPOB family have bought more than 90% of the share of IPOB. So Nnamdi is not the owner of IPOB.
Well, people should accept things in good faith. Even myself as a lawyer, sitting here today, and I introduce myself as his special counsel, he has the right to fire me. Definitely. And if he does, I'll go home. I will not engage him in social media brickbat. And
let me tell you why you cannot engage Mazi Nnamdi in social media brickbat. Because you can never say anything wrong about Mazi Nnamdi. You cannot confront him. Him too cannot confront you. Because of the hide. Hide. It's like Darlington confronting Benjamin confronting Darlington.
War of attrition, war of wars, war of blackmail, and what have you. So if any one of you is listening, and Mazi Nnamdi appointed you to a certain office in the IPOB, and he says I've lost confidence in you, or I think you're tired, you should go home, let me appoint someone else.
Could you imagine?
It does not diminish you.
No.
He has the right to do that. But you get diminished when you challenge that. IPOB is not a gainful employment where you have employees' rights and so on and so forth, and you take your boss to court for firing you. It's not. It's a freedom fighting movement.
Okay, now you know it's a freedom fighting movement. So now you know. Although, so you don't know that there is a way a boss will fire a worker. You will charge that worker to court. The worker will take that boss to court. So you won't have there. You're a lawyer. You don't know all these things. Kawe mama, now people that is living in Europe today, I'm asking all of you, if your boss, just you come to work, your boss are saying, bring your contract, sign here, I don't want to see you here again. Without giving you a concrete reason, even without sending you a notice at least 3 or 4 times. I see, even his people will be telling you to take him to court, you will win. Laying a lawyer may defend this kind of case. Now, a lawyer who is defending this kind of important case, Johnny and Eko, to tell you that they have turned this thing as a Eba Niger bet. Haji Abagazi Niger bet.
Should have strict and narrowly tailored command and control that should stop at the hands of Mazi Nnamdi. And the buck stops at his table. So when he takes decisions, even though tough and unpleasant sometimes, you just have to abide by those decisions. So I stand by him. I stand by any decision he takes. The only duty I owe to him is to advise him truthfully and faithfully, and leave him to take decisions.
But right now, where does he stand? Like currently, where is he stand? Is it in the constituted people, the DOS that he has constituted, or what? Where is?
Well, I can tell you here. I've answered the question.
He never answered.
He stands by the fact that if I constituted you and unconstitute you, you should go home.
Okay.
So if
where does Mazi Nnamdi stand? You are talking another thing. If I consulted you, if I remove you, you need to go. Because I want us to analyze this thing together. Why did I do that? Because he is afraid to call the name of IPOB or to call the name of their 100 men. He's afraid to release this vital information. He believes he can answer this question diplomatically.
If he constituted some people you mentioned, and he decides, I'm going to reconstitute you,
yes, or
I am going to send some of you home, so you can take a rest, let younger people or more committed people or whatever come on board.
After collecting their money, after you have uprooted all their money, after Mazi Nnamdi and Nnamdi uprooted their money, so you can send them back home. Kagasuna company of Ajik company kaina. Kagasuna na share. Oniano chaya alawa. This is a struggle. Look at what the lawyer is saying. But when you call people together to ask them for money, you never knew that you will later pursue those people. You never knew that you will send them out.
Should take over for now. You go home. You don't challenge him on the theory that I had enunciated before. It applies to me. If you tell me, a lawyer, give me your file, my file, and I don't want you to represent me anymore, I'll go home, and he will forever remain my friend. I will not come to social media and start attacking him and blackmailing him and try to form some kind of parallel legal practice against him, or take him to court or whatever. Lawyers, we have our own strength. So I will not start fighting my ex-client. Rather, I will find a way to make him my friend. He could call me again in the future for some other assignment.
Yes. All right, sir. So, this struggle.
Aloy, why didn't you want to forgive Ele Chukwu again? Why are you now threatening Ele Chukwu again as a lawyer? Some other time. Let's continue.
To the best of our knowledge, did not start today.
Yeah.
Way beyond the Civil War, which happened in 1967 to 1970, Gowon played a capital role in the war. And 3 million people were lost. And just a few days ago, he made a statement that palm trees were fired.
That?
Palm trees were fired. That his army were shooting the palm trees. How would you respond to that?
Well, that statement is quite unfortunate. I was amongst the very first people that came out, because I read his book quickly. I had access to the e-copy of the book, General Gowon. Yes. I respect him as an elder statesman. But I also have the right to criticize him.
Definitely.
He's not beyond.
I also have a right to criticize him, as I'm criticizing the evil art of Carlos' family, and they call it attack. Aloy, Thunder Ababuchon. When you reach to criticize another person, it's good to do that. But when you reach to criticize Mazi Nnamdi, for where he's not getting it right, it's an attack or it's an insult. Here for Gakubuchono, all of you.
Reproach, even the Pope is not infallible. So I read his book and I found some faults in the book, maybe some distorted historical accounts. And I read other books, and I'm not a small boy. I was born way before the war. Okay, so I knew some of these things by sight and sound. I saw them happening, and these things were not presented as he did in the book. So I criticized him. And that part about bullets shooting pantries is unfortunate. I think it offended the sensibilities of Igbo people, or people of former Biafra, or former Eastern Nigeria. But guess what? One Dam Bature, I think Garuba Dam Bature, he issued threats against me. He made an amateur video where he threatened me that I was insulting Gowon, that Northerners respect Gowon, that I'm insulting Gowon. If I insult Gowon again, then maybe they will deal with me. He introduced himself as president or leader of Arewa Youth. Yes. Okay? You are telling us that Gowon is Northern leader. I thought he was head of state of the entire country. And you're belittling him now as a tribal leader. It's quite unfortunate. So I'll take Dam Bature, Garuba, and his cause, wherever they are. The position I took is protected by the Constitution. I never insulted Gowon. I criticized a book, and I think when he published...
That is exactly what we are doing. We never insult Mazi Nnamdi. We criticize or we call his attention for the evil things his brothers and him himself, because his name is involved, is doing. That is what we are doing today.
The book, he expected some critic
to come on.
And I go on that everybody knows probably would not share the same view as this Dam Bature. A lot of people have done that. I don't know why they singled me out. Maybe because I'm Mazi Nnamdi's lawyer, or maybe because my criticism got deeper, maybe much deeper than the other people said. So I don't know what it is, but the jury is still out, and the discussion is ongoing. So if they are going to be threatening more people, they should be ready to threaten more people. But that book will continue to be discussed in eternity. Because the only way he couldn't have discussed the book is that he didn't publish it.
The book at all.
Thank you.
All right. So lastly, 4 years ago, 30 years ago, the Minister of Justice, Alberta, Canada, Kelechi Madu, raised an alarm, advocated for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The United Nations ordered the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There was a debate in the House of Lords in England, Britain, for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And all these things fell to deaf ears. As a legal person, with all this international community interfering, is there no consequence to disobeying them?
Well, like I said, some of the diplomatic consequences of the interdiction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and how he has been treated within Nigeria's legal system, maybe most of them will not be out in the open. I'm sure there are covert or hidden diplomatic consequences, not in terms of sanction.
Nothing. And where any diplomatic abuna, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu government. He's trying to do them now on the ground, like as they hold Jagabim to Makanoid, hoping that it work that way. It doesn't work that way. One diplomatic movement, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu government. One, never. Even the ones that can get us like $50,000 diplomatic movement, $100,000 diplomatic movement, $200,000 because all the wicked devote to you with a mad. Ndi was no way go kaja chego. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that mean of using that kind of money to give somebody. He believed that he can do it free for him. But in that anyone, that is how he criticized there. It's not a problem. Let us continue.
Hidden diplomatic consequences, not in terms of sanctions or boycott or whatever. But I'm sure a lot of nations must have had some cold feet in dealing with Nigeria in terms of a lot of things. If you read the current, the last State Department of United States counter reports, it was very harsh in criticizing Nigeria's legal system. And this case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is what is playing out at the back of the mind of the people that prepare that report. So there's a lot of things that we don't see. And at the end of the day, I think it will be better for Nigeria to think more deeply about all these things and do a cost-benefit analysis. Is it costlier to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention, or is it less costly? The answer is straightforward and beyond debate. It's far cheaper for the government to release him than holding him. Cheaper in so many different ramifications, not just materially cheaper. Politically, it's more beneficial. Diplomatically, it's more beneficial. And also, it is more beneficial in terms of the interrelationship of the various tribes and geopolitical zones in the country. So the question that should be posed to the government is that what is really your benefit in keeping him in detention? No. So release him. Thank you.
Lastly, a lot of people are coming out. Videos are making rounds to apologize to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes, and they apologize to me as well. People that blackmailed me, a lot of them have apologized to me.
How does it feel? Even to him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, seeing that all his predictions about insecurity.
Yes. These people love apology. These people, they love apology. I'm just using this their video to arrive somewhere. I'm just using this video to arrive somewhere. Apology. People apologizing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for all his prediction is coming up. What of the people who gave him those his prediction, as you people use that language? What of the IPOB intelligence? What of the IPOB M branch? What of non-IPOB that you don't see their faces that bring all those information to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? As the first speaker of IPOB family, he dished the information out from Radio Biafra. Who is going to thank and apologize to those ones? Since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is from Abuja to Sokoto, how many of those prediction, like you said, they call it, have come again? Why is it that only when he's outside, all those things that you normally say always happen is being said? Tukoka Biama, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is outside, so you don't know that is Mazi Chinasa. Go and get me that information. Get me and get back to me immediately. All with the commando. Chinasa, do that immediately. Don't waste time. Abanim, give me that picture. Send it to me now. I'm going to air. Ihe ndị a wuchukwu okabịa ma na-eji Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ụzọ. Asị na Igbo bụ ike. Without me, some people will not work here. Without them, I will not work. That is the life. Economic. That's what they call division of labor. Without Chinasa, we cannot work some area. Without him, Chinasa cannot work. The same thing with Abba and all of them. But if you come here, lawyer, to think that, anyway, let's continue. So
everything is coming out on point the way he said.
Okay. I misread the apology. I was thinking apology of those who had criticized him, the way he ran things.
Yeah.
He criticized me the way I ran his legal defense, and even though I succeeded in making sure it was not brought to trial when I was lead counsel, I can beat my chest and say that. So I was criticized unfairly, and some of them came out and apologized to me. Well, coming straight to the specific point of his predictions coming through, and the apologies that has drawn into the public square. Well, I can say good riddance to bad rubbish. People who disbelieved what he was saying, and again, not just disbelieving. I think part of the reason the legal system treated him the way they did, in the terrible way that they treated him in the legal or judicial system in the country, is because of his speech. I said it sequel to his conviction that this is the only man I know in my legal practice between the United States and here who was convicted on mere speech, on uttering of certain words that didn't sit well with the society. You see, those words may not sit well with you as a government or a section of Nigerians. It might even be termed inconvenient, but by God, they are not illegal. So it is not good for a government of the day, to seek to suppress free speech by means of punishment of some sort.
Like I said, I just came here to say 2 or 3 things, to send this information, especially to people who is asking who is in control of IPOB. The people in charge of IPOB, the people in control of IPOB is the DOS. DOS have many branches when it comes to them. There's European rep, there are Asian rep, deputy rep, European rep, and all the rest of them. Any IPOB member who is coming online or anywhere to tell you that I'm confused, when the game only card we are facing a very big problem today in some of the countries because of what this gentle Butuzo and all these people did. I don't want to call the name of the countries because of Ndenonime. And somebody will come here when you are coming to talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the evil things the brothers are doing. Yeah, say you don't say it. Don't say it. Why you go talk am for it now? So you don't want us to say those ones, but you want to discuss about what is it called? China Sangoro Abani. You want to discuss those ones, but you don't want to say
cannot even
let me go to ebe a na-eme 30th May ya nọ na Holland na-azụ nri, na-azụ akwa, na-azụ ihe. And he called the judge to tell judge ka settle here gbara m ego. Mgbe e gidere fine boy na motor snatching, maybe most of you do not understand. Most of you amaghị na ego unu tiri that place. Most of you amaghị na ego unu alala. Ihe a onye bịara obodo oyibo lekwe ya. The other no shall cover onwe ya ka criminal. You can see him the midst of people. Onye nke bovu. That was fine boy. Look at the wife. Now you can see the wife clearly without filter. Without filter on the date. Look at the wife. Look at her.
Meet Mia. She's building a fitness business and I help her.
You can see her clearly.
Meneer, wilt u een beetje afstand houden?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, if I see this, my friend.
Meneer, wilt u een beetje afstand houden?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, if I see this, my friend.
So, here we have constitutional. Me and you went to 30th May. Me and you spend our money. They are all spending their own here. They are from Europe calling a judge for bribing. Or when they are accusing whiter than snow. If at all this man is an Igbo man now, they will come out and tell you that he wants to betray them. If at all that judge is an Igbo man today, Fine Boy and Kalunta will come out and tell you that they want to betray them. Why they cannot talk much now? Because if they talk in that one is not a motor, so that one is not a mommy dinta. Because how it's supposed to be. The kind of corruption that is in this struggle started from the family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Both corruption from ladies, women, both corruption of money, he started from his family. The only thing I can tell all of you, there is no hatred, there is no harm. What we want to get it right. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continue to send all these charlatans to insult his wife or to insult the son, or because when you insult the wife, you have insulted even the kid. We are going to be bringing all your predicament aside. We are going to bring in all those your panty, ma even bust a cigar side. I won't know why you keep again. You want to get me. Since you will stay inside, knowing everything that is happening, you don't want to talk, but you can send message. This one, Olaf Wazirike said, now what do you have to say about that? The radio you are claiming today that you are the one that opened that DOS have kidnapped the radio, Kanu, Talcom, ATM, blah, 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 blah. Who is the owner of the radio today? Konye was here. But you quickly went, because you are in Western world more than it was Wazirike, you quickly went to London and registered it. Okwa nke mmadụ, you are not the owner. You are the highest betrayer. Mazi Nnamdi, the highest betrayer in this struggle. MMK. Mazi Nnamdi, the highest betrayer in this struggle. Both betraying us from the oath, both betraying us from going outside without telling anybody, both betraying us for our money you people have been eating without letting us know, both betraying us from pregnanting all over one, no single woman in this struggle. My fine boy, my fine boy, Kanu Tawana, all other like in the car bagulitary, the agadi one. So you just have a graham and then the other. One day one in police, I will do the make on a banner. A mamma no can a group on the clock it now. The highest betrayal I will go. I say, don't talk about Mazi Nnamdi. Only the foolish, only one day believe. Now, my I am a Kujira, I am a boko to the Yala. He said IPOB is not a family business. He said anytime I want a case here, the next person, we are just saying the way it is. IPOB have the mind of their own. Because they better mind today. Turning everything upside down, underground. Now, Biafrans all over the world. This, like I said, this broadcast is going to be a very short one. You see this struggle, you see this DOS, IPOB leadership, my comrades, stand on these men. These men are not one person. These people are not all about Mazi Chinas. It's not all about Mazi Dozem. It's not all about Mazi Zulumiki. There are numerous men. When you talk men in the DOS, it's not one person. So let us try and know how, do you know that there is no trust in this struggle? Since it started from that 2012, Nnamdi did not trust anybody. I can tell you my reason. If you want to talk about trust here, there is no trust in this struggle. The only trust we have as a people is the oath. You won't know when trust na this struggle. I get you get that oath. Huh? You are not going to put that oath. The only trust in this struggle today is the oath Jimmy Nagabo. Because all no lack of trust in that oath to Jimmy. If there is trust, there will not. I'm watching a Kamazo. Yes, because tell them that number here. Put that number here. Let me use this 30 minutes and because you know how I do my broadcast. If I hear from my people, maybe I will still talk more and release more information. So, Tiremia, there we watching it. So, the problem here is all about what binds us together, not a trust. Nobody should come and tell me trust. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never trusted anybody. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never trusted anybody. Ask yourself a question. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on oath? Is Kanu Takalo on oath? Is Fine Boy on oath? Is Nnenneanya on oath? These 4 people, so these 4 people, are they on oath like me and you? Before you talk about trust. These 4 people, I don't think they are on oath. But me and you are on oath. So who is talking about trust here? You got to pack your one side. What you want is the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because someone about you could be here. Yeah, no one in my hand. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the arrow. I say no on our side. No on the name. Mba. And he knows why he want to delay more, 2-3 years. Go make a show no quench everything, or scatter everything. His brother went for kidnapping, snatching of car. Here. Fine boy, meme. And Nnamdi Kanu have never condemned and say anything about that his brother. His brother was arrested and detained in Abuja for 3 good months. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never sent the Mapo Afro and the press release. But he will get mine to be telling Kalonta to be accusing a man, Chinasa Wodu no nowhere. You see these people? The only thing I know in this struggle is if you think that nobody will rise, people, I trust Igbo people, I trust my people, I trust Biafrans. That time you think they don't know how to do it, they will tell you they can do it better. They will tell you they can do it better. So that is the thing, not there. That time you think they don't do it, they will tell you they do it better. So these people, the wickedness from them is too much. The wickedness from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his family is not, sometimes it's unacceptable. Because you cannot tell me that we have been contributing in this struggle. The kind of ideology you will see, you will analyze it properly. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going all over the place, even Fine Boy, monitor their picture from 2012 to 2015, 2016, 2018, 2019, minimum. When they buy a Gabriel, go and look how darker they look. When the Igbo politicians, the businessmen started pushing money in this struggle, when they launched ESN, look them today, look the kind of mansion, look the kind of storage, look the kind of beauty, look the kind of skin they are getting today from IPOB money. I said, go and monitor Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I know he's fair yellow. Monitor Fine Boy. The same dark ahụ. Onye nke ochie anọ n'Europe awụ Kalonta ndị ka ha niile dị almost. Because their mother is fair, yes. But you know, Bible does really go and is go. They can use our money today to bribe people to come and attack us, to come and be against us. Nobody want to ask questions of them now being accused. Mazi. Nobody want to ask questions of Mazi Nnamdi keeping quiet for all these charlatans. Nke a na-anọ na social media na-apịa onwe ya aka n'ara wachara nke efulefu a biko kwana na nwee mmadụ achọkwanụ ka ejikwanụ ndị a teach ha one single lesson. If you remember this oath, gị gbakwa nkịtị. Then nwa ọba nsha achara ogu. You see? But today, they will come and insult innocent man, then with him over there. Why I'm saying this, and I could have put the number like I told you because I will soon go. There's somebody when I started that wanted to call and confirm something. Many people, politicians, supported this struggle when ESN was launched. Many politicians, many businessmen in Biafra land, them called it too much. As calls are coming today again, seeing fully well what is going on in Yoruba land. Here they mean Yoruba land today, or ESN course there. Here they mean a northern part of Nigeria today, or ESN course there. Imagine a Bubago and Chago. Only them ain't go down had that ESN. Hana even how man how hunter na nimo ha like ha ladi. Hana chama ESN. But our people today use corruption. Fine boy. Nnamdi, Benjamin Madubuk. They use corruption today to want to destroy this ESN. Because of envy and jealousy, because Mazi is involved. And he refused not to be corrupted. They use Gen to them. Today, Benjamin is working fully with the Butus of them and Gent. Hana aka hana eme ya na but ono na eme issue this their Shabbat Shalom. This is their Shabbat Shalom. Utele Mazi Nnamdi anasị ya onye isi butuo onye isi ka emezie ihe. The worst part is that he don't respect anybody. Mazi, Desmond is fine. Desmond is okay. He's doing wonderfully well. On and on. Desmond is fine. Maybe Mazi knew, I think Noel. Desmond is fine. Ebia today, ki ikwu okwu ihe gbasara this thing. Somebody is saying now you are attacking Mazi Nnamdi. So to attack Chinasa Nwodo, mmadụ mụrụ ya. To attack Nzulumika, mmadụ mụrụ ya. To attack Agbanyema, mmadụ mụrụ ya. To attack Edoziem, ndị nke ahụ awatara ha na nkụ. Only Mazi Nnamdi and his family ka amụrụ amụ. Other ones, nobody knows them. If any of these people Mbokora and tomorrow mess up, well, I'm going to come here to say it. I'm going to rebel against them. People who have died because of this struggle. Why today? Because of Ndem go down. Like some men on ESN. In will keep back today and I say, I'm going to Mazi Nnamdi ka happy here. And the Hage woman a gabo, Hage boy for the box, and the Haga chot all lie. When can I get chot anywhere overnight? This people. Because Abala could only all hang on it. man make we here steady. The only way their family will forgive them, their brothers, their sisters, their parents will forgive them. So, na halota wana ha ga-eji Biafra halota. If we don't come with that Biafra, abatakola here. So tell me what you are going to tell this kind of people. Tell me what you are going to explain to this kind of people. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should drop or should go and join the Nigeria politics. Yes, you join the Nigeria politics and make Nigeria better again. If at all, ordinary 500,000 euro is available to this leadership, Mazi, we are going to be talking about referendum now. The question of we are going to be talking about referendum or even state district. Everybody govern your state, as they call it, under this leadership. But in Manandia, only PayPal account. PayPal, have you heard that thing into the mouth of Nnamdi before? I personally eat that man on that PayPal account. Now we go in Kenya, Kalunta Jiba do remain na Europe, Europe. They put millions of dollars from America. They put millions of euros from Germany. They put millions of euros from Italy here. They put millions of dollars to South Africa. Here na agwagi awon naira. Asking euros and dollars. You know, a full country. Asking full country. Name where who they got IPOB in Africa. During the time of Nnamdi Kanu. You can go and cross-check. Asking the full country. A full country. Name where who go IPOB winner. That is in the domain, the hands of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi and his brothers. But they forget all those things today. What they are talking is DOS. Show me Ihon. Show me. Can Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell me Ihon now work together us together? Ya gwagodi mo fi Ihon mebi. If no Ihon megezi now, the damage o mere na self can Ihon myself or go like if he doesn't take time. If you don't know. If it doesn't take time, because today, our people are rebelling against us today. Our people are very angry against us, that is IPOB families, because of you refuse not to condemn gentle fine boy one nego Konyoshimoto Butozo. If you are saying how can you bring everybody together? How can you make it work? One day I can make it work, people like Omiomio. I can make it come together, people like Uchemofo. I can make it work, people like George Onibe. I can make it work, people like Iluanya. But I cannot make it work. I cannot come closer with criminals, killers like Gento, Fine Boy, Memekalo, Butozo. I no go fit. Ndị nke a kwesịrị ịga prison. Ịga prison pụta ga mara ihe mara na ịsa afụrụ ihe mere iji gaa the prison, ihe committed. Not mara ga bịa to make it work with a criminal, a kidnapper. So that is what I'm saying today. And it's very, very important for me to say these things. So, vamos. vabbè, tranquillo, tanto fra poco esco pure io. Va bene. Ok. Va bene, ok. Ciao, ci vediamo dopo, ciao. Yeah, I'm not sure sorry for that. Normal. So, all these things I'm saying today, they have tried, make effort to deport China Shanwaru. They have tried, make effort, try to deal with that guy, try to send delegates to Kuwait. When them, ihe akwa n'obodo mmadụ nọgoro for 20-something years. China have been there. Ọ bịaghị obodo ahụ yesterday. Enwere ihe a na-ekwu na onye bugo ụzọ shiwe ite ga-ebugo ụzọ enwe mkpọmkpọ ite. Ihe mekwere Maazị Chinasa ji merie ha n'ọgụ a wụ na aka ya dị ọcha. Enwere ihe anyị ọnụ ji welie aka elu. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu aka a ga-afụrịrị gị ofu ndị ị ga-ewetu ya. I know you cannot give up because you want to see everybody in Opetopoto like your brothers. I know. I can guarantee you that one Biafrans, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not ready to give up. He's not ready to apologize to anybody. If you see the kind of threat in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do give his wife for self, when the game and again is nobody. I repeat. If you see the kind of threat, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wa leader that preach Chukwu Okabiama gbuo scarf n'isi na-enye nwanyị ọ na-esi azụgbọkwa. But this is a man who will see you doing good. He wants to remove you. This is a man who will see you maybe rising or try to help your people. If they want to bring you down, they want to eliminate you. They don't want anybody to go. They came with their heart in this struggle. Yeah, men, but once they see them that love is coming from Biafran, the Biafrans want to love them. The Biafrans are caring. As people are caring now, asking about Jonathan. Piam, a book allegation. I don't know who is calling. Let me see. Hello?
Okay, Mazi, good morning from here. I was just listening to your program. When something you said, sorry, I'm not going to The reason why I called was because...
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, the reason why I called was because when the last comment you made, the kind of threatening Mazi and his wife. So that kind of bring me back to that time he was in court when they pronounced that 9-year life sentence. I remember the judge of Motoshaw when he said to him that this man is a very dangerous man, that he should not be in the society. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. That this man should not belong to society. So at that time when he said that, I was totally against his utterances towards Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But as things start to unfold, now I see the reason why he made that comment. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a very dangerous man, to be honest.
Very dangerous.
Very
dangerous, older man.
I was discussing with one of my friends. I was like, man, I don't know. Sometimes you sit back, you want to have a sober reflections or whatever on things that's going on in this struggle and all the whole hopes and everything. We have really relied because of how this man all started in the first place since 2012. So all the whole hopes, his preachings, his teachings, and the assurances and all of that. I was just sitting back. And just was quiet. Just a little bottle of beer. Now I was just my friend. This one way that I shouldn't share my brother. No one so many things that is just going on in my mind. That's why I'm not my Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. saying with the program that you made, I think it was you that made that program, that this man came into one of the this guy or Kija, that this guy came into a club in Kenya, and he came in with either one or two girls, and on top of that, young one man with another girl. He wanted that girl. He called that girl. The girl came. He whooped her $10,000 cash when he had the girl. These are the things I was just thinking. And I said, this man. He's quite a very smooth criminal. I'm not gonna lie to you. He doesn't look like he could do some of the things that he's been portrayed of. You cannot even think he can do such things. You cannot think. What kind of a human being is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu becoming? And again, even line up and the rest of them. What if that thing made Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he cannot let that motherfucker go? What the hell is going? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what is the problem with that man?
Mazi, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu like only did dirty like him. Once you are dirty and you are issue could go. Oh no, let me tell you, Mazi. You know, when that time we are growing, they tell you about secret courts. Once you want to go and blend, or even on court, on school court, they say your friend, I go feed you. When you come reach there now, they go tell you, say, see the matter. Now your brother or this one, you go say, but you know, explain me, I no go do again. They tell you, say, a lie, you don't enter. I don't know whether I remember this movement now. You don't enter, you don't enter. There is no going back. This is exactly what is happening with people surrounding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Once you are good to corrupt, Mazi, don't enter, don't. A lawyer cannot talk ill about Nnamdi. Nnamdi cannot talk ill about a lawyer because how do you go compromise and corrupt from the government?
But the issue now, why are people asking for the DOS to come and rescue him? When from his heart, because he's not even trying to play that game closer to like, I need the help of the DOS, from the predicament I'm into right now. I think the only people who are capable and able to rescue this man are really the DOS. But due to his high horse and his his pomposity and useless stubbornness will not let him try to bring himself down and say, you know what, I give up. Now, okay, you should come and take me out of this mess. He don't want to do it. So
Mazi, I sing 2 days ago, before this weekend, Nnamdi refused not to be transferred to anywhere that is okay in Sokoto. Can't you people get this thing? To tell you the kind of wicked... I say when I'm doing broadcast, listen carefully. I give vital information. I might not analyze the information, but I can give information.
I just bumped into your program. I didn't even know when you started. I'm just, but now I got stories. So I paused. I'm not listening to Radio Biafra. So when I just went on Facebook and online, say, that's the story we were forced today. So that's the thing. I'll mention a girl from the beginning. So the truth of the matter is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he has already said it before. There are 3 places a freedom fighter will always be. Also, exile is going to be in the grave. Mawo in the grave is going to be in prison.
Mazi, anywhere of this trio. Achọkwaghị na anywhere of this three kwuru ịgbara aha na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
No. But that's the only option he got because he has many I mentioned before that even that the Biafra is going to come quicker. So I don't know why
since he's in Sokoto now, how many times since the DOS is no longer involved in anything concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fully, like the legal team and this Sokoto now. Mazi, just analyze and flash back a little bit. How many times now Mazi Nnamdi you see that all those things was scam all those days. He's sick, he want to meet his doctor, they refuse. Mazi, now. What is going on now? Why is he okay? Just Nnamdi Kanu okay now. He's no longer sick. It's no longer I want to go and make doctor. Mazi, we have a lot of things to discuss with them. Thank you so much for your calling.
Thank you, my brother. Be sick. All right.
So, we have one of our wonderful brother. Yes, we have men that came with their heart in this struggle. Men that show concern. Most of them in America, most of them in Canada, all over. but today enwere onye ọbụla wụọ n'ala believe na onye ọbụla wụ nwatakịrị onye ọbụla wụ this picture man m n'azụ here ihe ahụ 20 good years of marriage nwa amụrụ 20 years ago ịma ha afọ lot ịma otu onye ihu m na-achọ na-akwụ mụrụmụrụ maybe I look like a small boy, I look very young. So ihe kọsịrị some of them when they come they talk trash, talk nonsense. Not even from here. I speak Chinese very, very well. From China, I came to this place. From Guangzhou. I took off from Guangzhou airport, 12 hours to Paris. Paris to this place. Those of you that is in China years back will know me. Not all this one, those of you that is there from 1999 to 2000, 2002, you will know me. I put my brother today. You get your pokotocha, oh man, pokotocha, timber and cannibals. Give a bit wine now. Hello?
Hello, Mazi Keke.
Onye Deku.
Ndewo Mazi Keke. Oh, Mazi Akas. I know
Mazi Akas,
information you are trying to educate. Ndewo. I hope I'm coming out loud.
Very, very clear. Very, very clear. Mazi Gani.
Okay, Mazi Keke. Fellow Biafrans, my name is Mazi Akas. Ezoku, not in this Ija no email. Ibra one chance, and the one chance I Ibra. Oh, I know IPOB, I know Biafrans. Yeah, made this one chance Ibra. Whether we will survive on it, or we are not going to survive on it. It is very simple.
Yes.
And what in Haige made a benediction to let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know. It's very simple because do you know what we are saying this thing? How come I can't answer the hello for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Yes.
I lost.
Mazi, we lost you. Call back. Okay. Mazi Gani, Mama, I got to before from your side.
Yeah, sorry. My line cut off. So what I was saying, in essence, is that the situation we find ourselves, I know I get that to rescue ourselves inside. By one, is that we have a man who doesn't listen. This is the truth. He doesn't listen to anybody. And when you have a leader who doesn't listen to anybody, it's a problem. It's a very big, very, very big problem when you have a leader who cannot listen to his people, even when people are telling him, the right way. Yeah, that it must be the way, etc. When our leader was talking about...
I'm going to give this information. People like you, born a call. I get all one who are hard course, all non IPOB, all one who are principal officers. Name them no loan, man, radio, my son, we are mass. No, these guys are hard course. Get now. I'm going to hear a lot of people about code that day. Say now, oh, you want to Nnamdi Kanu ego. To know you want middleman to and your man make a cross that video.
Yes, but
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was forcing the wife that he won't join them on their own part, otherwise, no Ghana and ego. 1 year, mgbe get together in Italy. That woman anwụcha na afọ ya niile zara aza. The operation that name ya, which I don't want to call the name, but everywhere. The woman was swelling up. Refused to bring money for that woman's operation. What about the wickedness? He refused not to bring money for somebody who is dying for her own operation. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu couple. When them no here made here, Simba, I need to call European reps here on Simba. That's why you see, I don't want to go more deeper on that issue. One year they survive for year today. The thing can hear major operation. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nwaanyị ya ewere kwedetin after operation nye ya ewere nakedness nwaanyị ya were ihe niile chigo ụmụnne ya ka ha ji gbada woman saga. That's why you see we quickly release that information na the woman operation. Anyị achọghị release ya. Gaa n'iru Mazi ka m nye gị obere information na and for Biafrans, not only you.
No, Mazi, when the wife of a leader did the operation, kekwa no no gawo. Kedu nwaanyị ọ ga-awụ na-amaghị ya ihe nwaanyị a na-aya because of the stress and ma nwa ụlọ sụrụ during the time of her pregnancy. Kedu onye ọ ga-abụ na-amaghị ya ihe nwaanyị a yara. Only the stress alone nwaanyị ọ ga-akọsịrị ya even the fibroid and all those things. But also Chineke nna osi na nwaanyị ahụ this woman is going to be alive. Because enwe onye ọ ga-awụrụ with this loneliness and all this nwaanyị na-pass through ọ ka gị onye nwụrụ anwụ.
Yes.
Man, here drew that woman into today. Here drew that woman into today. Mazi Keke, if you want me to say, I can want her hands are clean. She don't want to dirty her hand. It doesn't matter because you are my husband. She don't want to dirty her hand.
Yes.
You understand me? This is the truth. Whether we like, we take it or we don't take it, or not here, you understand me? This struggle in an email on all the open.
Mazi, when they want to dirty the hand of this woman, Mazi Akasi, when the man matter in here, I say na 2017, these people are in Yawanya because of Omiomi and the Iruanya. Now, father who could be Gana Wag, Emanawanya gave with a gonye, a getumano. Darlington Nodiao, Kagasotoria Mama put. Mama Nnamdi send Oma Kagachelenia na gate, sees here daily. Oh, only no. Again, we take her own money to give somebody. Kagasta Mama put. That's thousand Mama put her hijack choir. Yaga one Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yasia, what do you mean? I don't believe you. Go to the kitchen and they take food. And knowing full well, I'm near padlock, Bachikwe Kia, Bachola. Why I attacking our home? I will buy. Mazi continue.
Mazi, even when that woman reviewed that thing, na 2017,
yes, you
know who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is?
Exactly.
That no, a man that we reverend and love so much. A man that will speak, people will listen.
Yes.
Captive. Even are they equipped in the kitchen? Do you know what? You are wicked in a very high place.
Mazi fine boy, you mentioned buy your yourself. 1 year mentioned with 1 room, many construct as a kitchen in KO so that he can avoid them. Fine boy still come to that kitchen. Fine boy, here, I want Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Alumene, I don't know how we enter into this camp. I know that all him mother love we want this Biafra, but
so Mazi, how come when this is because I know what him now Mazi Keke, no go Kuriha. People might say, nah, this guy will play and but this is coming out from the wife of a leader.
Mazi, I'm an old since Mazi, I actually how come my was Johnny Akoya? I'm going to meditate some natural.
Even in our IPOB meeting here, everybody was so mad. And I do Mazi Nnamdi Kanu I said no over even the way we argue man Nnamdi Kanu and Paham everything. Now that woman gonna have name like this. Now it's in a whisper me go go beyond. Man
Mazi ga-agaju ndụ aba Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mmanya na-aga ana price of IPOB materials. You get what I have n'aka. Mazi, enwere many things I na-achọghị ikwu. Since they want us to be addressing all this matter, I don't say you can ask fearless. Fearless there.
It is
to tell you that you have family business.
Unbelievable.
Family business, right from time.
Here never exist. You can swear.
Yes.
No one came on Nelo work. Only a man that even ordinary doors. I don't have it.
Yes.
You won't believe it.
Yes.
We win. Man, not the man also no munya. That's a whole munya. A man that's leading almost 70 million population. Lateral would be a whole don't. She couldn't find the food in her husband's company.
Mazi Okuja, send the lion man that number, please.
The condition man in that help with the great that time said. Also, here. Yes, of course.
Mazi Okuja,
Who knows? Huh? But Mazi, in a nutshell, we must continue to speak.
We must, yes.
Mazi Nnamdi can have made us to be bold, to speak the truth, without looking more way. It's not
Mazi Akokuri na court self. Before court Nkana, Okuri also be fearless in front of your enemies. Say the truth always. Mazi Oruze na family asaghị ekwule dị eziokwu. But mụ ị gakwa eziokwu ego Peter Obi nọ dị mma. Ifeanyi Ejiofor dị mma. Nancy Nwike dị mma. But Oruze na nke fine boy na nke nwoke alụ nta na nne nne ya anya asaghị meshọn Mazi Mbano. Ọwụ otu esi zụọ m.
No, Mazi, we are not trying to prove to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that and we are proving to every Biafrans that are still alive today. Watching what is happening in IPOB, it doesn't matter whom you are. If we can treat Mazi Nnamdi Kanu his fuck up on his face called in, or you're not able to, that will come to IPOB. Even this current DOS I'm today, if any one of them
fuck up, Mazi Mbano here, I adore you, vam.
Are you the same person?
Yes.
This is IPOB.
Because their wickedness is too much. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nọ here n'ihu onye ọbụla Kanu nta dị bold si na ọchị na-asagburu Ikechukwu ugwu a. Nnamdi Kanu have never said anything. But imagine this DOS knack. Mazi that thing na-ewe m iwe ọ ka na-ewe m now. These people ma otu ha si gbuo that Ikechukwu ugwu ha because of he refused not to submit Abia State to them, not to submit Biafra land to them. Ha target the other guy with the help of Simon ha egbuo ya. Shikwe na-azụ the same thing asa ha chọrọ igbuo. Shikwe na-azụ kpọọ ya si ya na okwuwe na ọ Nigeria gọọmenti gburu Ikechukwu. The man said no, I will not. Na ịma ndị gburu Ikechukwu ugwu ọkwa onye ha ji again bịa si na ọnya nwa gburu. Beto unu kpọrọ ya na-azụ si ya kwuwe na ọ Nigeria gọọmenti. Ya ajụ si na ọ ga-ekwu ya. Mazi nwere arụrụ ala. I will not be part of it. I will say the truth always regardless of anything involved.
Mazi, let me conclude by saying we must continue to speak this truth. It doesn't matter who it may concern. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, Chai, so this will can be bold enough to handle me in this way. Not mess it up. I'll go to I handle anybody. It doesn't matter whom you are. If you who competing as if we find you wanted, the same what you are saying today, we will say it to it doesn't matter who it might be. This is how IPOB is wired. Up in the US and the IPOB have his mind of his own. Maybe in my neck we hear that here feel but at the end of the day, but whatever he has spoken with his mouth is what we are using today to judge both him, both any IPOB member. It doesn't matter who you are. Yes. If you offend IPOB, IPOB, if we find you wanted, the same treatment we are saying today, we are going to say. That kingdom come. How to come back to this family? How to do himself? This family weak because this family reject completely. Asia completely. Mazi the man got to come up outside. People will take him to court. Because I was in him.
You see, court, the Biafra land member, especially Abba, is not happy with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his family. Mazi, how do you happy? And then one these people the too much.
Maybe one of the reasons on you today can transfer to that Sokotono.
Yes. Hold on, Tiana. I'm a human.
You see here. Even I so carry myself now. And now on one kind of friend of them I didn't know. Because I said man I didn't
yes.
I didn't know area with all this nonsense in there because Martin cannot tell us that all deaf and dumb. Now he has not said anything. He has not spoken.
Yes.
Even to say IPOB, thank you. I fall sick here. I'm sick. I couldn't eat for 1 week. Even in Nigeria, when IPOB was handling this case, and they're protesting Abuja, people are coming now happy their business. People that see Biafran and the Gala Abuja on the kidnap pronouncer, on the because of the love we have on this man. I gave why I got why before Martin that I
Mazi, chapter what I come about, they happy or they comfortable. Chapter that come about, they
continue the gospel. We won't stop until you might have a when we won't stop.
This Mazakas, one of our comrades. Akuja, like I said, because our brother, under Dimba, our lion man, because send the army at that number. This program, so I can be able to do anything on that particular thing. So, in here, I want to ask on the Caribe, also be fearless in front of your enemies. Say the truth always. Ima so Igbo well. Nnamdi Kanu ma say ya wona no mba na aga n'ihu ọrụ those days. Mba na aga ebige ndị ihe a ihu akwụkwọ washi. Oh Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị mmadụ ya ka agba gị ija because you know how to talk, you know how to convince people. Chawa gị isi nwanne gị igbo ọdụ ego. Be fearless in front of your enemies ya na atọ. Regardless of who is involved. Help your brothers. Nde kama. But always in your family. Nobody should be fearless. Nobody should talk about it. Always in Nnamdi Kanu. We should not be fearless. We should keep mute. Don't ever say it. Don't ever say it. But say it. Olo na nke agbanim say it gbuo ya olo na nke ọfọma gbuo ya because ndị nke ahụ awatara ha na nkụ ọwụghị nwa mmadụ ka ha wụ arụrụ ala ụna no take am arụrụ ala ụna that thing you taught us how to be fearless in front of our enemy, how you can be boldly as a leader come out to condemn Peter Obi, condemn Nancy Nwike, condemn Dave Umahi, condemn even your brothers, any Baribe, condemn Ojo Zokalo. That is how we, as you walk to school, now for you, do you think that we are stupid, we don't learn? That is how we are going to condemn your evil ways on this struggle, from you down to your brothers, your siblings. One day go Zuno Shimoto. Atoyanga for 3 good months. Onwunebe na press release. Onwunebe alo ye jimaka onye oshi iberi ba abịakwuo ya. Onwunebe ni news ubu ya because a fine boy ji ego shop to everywhere. Ma BBC, ma Sahara Reporter ga-ebu ya. Every fucking media ga-ebu ya. Eji ego mmena ga abụọ shop to everything down. Ọ chọrọ ịgba ọsọ from Abuja airport egide na ije ọ na-agari na outside ka o si apụ ya. You will come here to tell us na Chinasa gburu Chineke ga-agbacha ụlọ ọkụ. Hello.
Maazị Keke daalụ sir.
Ndewo daalụ onye.
Simon Ekwu from Cape Town, South Africa. I'm an IPOB member here on oath. Double oath, I take oath twice.
Ndewo,
so, Mark,
ikwuru okwu here Mazi akwa ma na anyị na-ekwu okwu here ma ọrụkwa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ọsị eluigwe si anyị ozi anyị ezie ndị dị.
Yes.
Ịma anyị na-ekwu okwu here sometimes so anyị na-anọkwa under the spirit. Enwere ihe m na-eche echege m na and ka m na-eche that thing esigo n'ọnụ pụọ. So ihe mụ an na-eche and ihe anyị otego mụ an chewere this thing now with all these things so anyị na-afụ our leader na-eme. Kedu onye nyere our leader oath? Kedu onye mere administer oath to him? Biko ya hụ na ị nwere answer to this.
Mazi,
Biko, I would like
the problem.
I would like you to
Mazi, come respond to this. I know this thing we have been asking the question, even Ajugo, the leaders, the IPO, DOS. The problem is that nobody can confirm no one Nnamdi Kanu oath. And the only person that confirm here is no longer with us, which is Uchemofo. You see the problem now?
Yeah.
So the DOS, none of them is aware, Nnamdi take the oath, no take the oath. The only person who would put here, that confirm on here, is no longer with us. So you got Joe Uche here. Can you tell us? So when I know all of them behind them, Mazi Ganiru.
So Mazi, because you want our leader take oath. Now, and what you can take my oath because I want to know myself. I actually made something. I mean the oath I take, because the oath involves our generation, our coming generation, and even the second and the third and fourth generation to come. So I think about that. So, but most of these people, they are against IPOB and the leadership. And I don't think any of them are under oath. I don't think. I don't think any of them are under oath. So, and another thing again, oath and ebu oath in the Apochupenti. Yawan our leader no under oath. Or may any law man. I know I say our leader, come out and disassociate yourself from these people. On our Ochikwenti, because of what the person has done. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in one of his brokers, or in several of his brokers, also that they are destructively stubborn.
Exactly.
Stubborn can destroy. So that is exactly what is happening to him now.
Yes.
His stubbornness is leading him to destruction.
Exactly.
But now, when we want two important things nidro ka ono leba anya ono ano nisi. Two things. One, our politicians, not all our politicians in Biafra land. A lot of our politicians ejele akacha. So I like this is my own opinion. Our leadership, amend because all your medicine I product no Joho IPOB. So I would like the leadership to find a way in our then the Bunda Akodra, Manda Sunahana Montuan and Menka. And I talked about that those people on the day with those people know what the Vego. In our then the good because this thing now, I got him here by isolation. So I feel I need to pray the support of our politicians. In our yes. So leadership secondly, we have the proscription of IPOB. I got Ogala through the High Court, got through the Court of Appeal. So I'm never now the Supreme Court. The leadership name in a that case file naka. Because when I have forgot there, they might end up, everything. That for that prosecution to continue.
Mazi,
the leadership
in which case? Case Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Or case Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Kineku.
The prescription in Nigeria government prescribe IPOB and all gala through High Court to go through Court of Appeal. Which Court of Appeal?
Okay. In Nigeria, I will address that now, Mazi. Don't worry. You could try now. I will address you certain things. Just
okay. Thank you very much. So I to this evening. I'll take a after that case file because I pray a law you Jamaica or get destroyed that case or get destroyed that case. Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
Mazi, you basara that thing. I wanna. You can. What you can. You human age. Bega kwa. You basara that prescribe. You can prescribe. You can win this case of a country who prescribed you, which they know that you want to divide that country. At least the only place they can hold you ransom is by that particular prescription hammer to IPOB as a T group. So if you see they have tried it to many countries, Western world, unable issue for them because the Western world knows the truth. And they know even the thing is even affecting us in some of the countries, which if you go to do something, they will tell you that your country prescribed you this is so organization, but they doesn't care. They will give it to you as an advice. So bringing it out from them, my brother, is when we systemize and they put this particular struggle as it's supposed to be, as the leadership are doing it now, trying to institutionalize this IPOB, trying to make it our politicians in the Yobiko. That is what they are still waiting for. To see the truthfulness between me and you, to see the consistency, to see the Eziokunonea from me and you, before they can even listen to us. But if you think that you can just go that way after all the bad experiences they have getting from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Onwonyo Biana Erinkojo. So we have a lot of work to do as individuals, from us going to the leadership, to make sure they see us as serious people, to make sure they see us as people who knows what we are looking for. Mazi, you got to supply yourself. We don't need all these monthly dues to forward this struggle. Because Yahoo ego, the politician be the Nnamdi Kanu no Monday. Ego carries you today. EJ wanted this Biafra. On a country now, I call me when I started this program. On a country, these African countries. I don't want to say Europe or Asia so that we don't exaggerate it. On many thousands of, or even 10 or 15 countries, non-African country, who Diego IPOB nwere. As a full country, they don't get them. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Umunne are eating those money today. They are using it to lobby with women, buy goods to women, buy Lamborghini, buy houses, buy, train their children. And when he get her, if you come at the ego no. This money we are talking today, some of them are in dollars, some of them are in euros. And today what they are doing is to come and tackle this leadership, DOS. And when you hear DOS in there, the only thing they want to do is to destroy this struggle because they know that Opwala Hanaka, as he betrayed, he was wicked because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are the first betrayer. You are the first betrayer. Ihe si na ikwu eziokwu, ọwụzi onye kwu eziokwu ya wụrụ nsogbu. Anyị niile bụ ndị Igbo. Wazirike is our brother, you are our brother. Ọ akpọzi anyị n'ihu ọrụ ebe a ga-ekwu eziokwu, anyị ekwuru maka ọgụ nwa, while anọ m na oath, I don't know whether you are on oath, I don't know whether Fine Boy is on oath, I don't know whether whether Kanu is or oath. Give a chunk and be support. No. I'm on oath, so I will say the truth. If we talk about betraying here, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, all of you watching me here, all of you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, is the first betrayer of this struggle. Not Uchemofo, not Omiomio, not others. He started it from Owazirika. He came here, his brothers were shouting their mouth, blah, blah, blah. China Sangolo collected the radio. China Sangolo former. This one not query. But most of you have saw that thing Wazirike said. Now, you will not go analyze it. You will not go and listen. Because he was living in London in Western world, you register ya na aha ya. Already onye ọzọ butoro. You register ya na aha ya. Onde ga-ebu nna ha ụzọ amụtali ọkpara. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today will come and tell you the essays in the Biafra land are stupid. They are really the warrant chief. This one, Yana Aba, warrant chief. Hope Usadima gave them essay and they are talking rubbish. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, how Joseph Kanu, Nekuren Nagezeo, Makadikwa Mama. Also, when the same categories in there, Hena castigate. The princehood today in Afanoku Ibeku is not rotating because Yobopoji, Umuoma, and the threatening of IPOB not threatening the village. Nobody talks in the village. Threatening them with the potentials and because of influence of what you people know. But we know all these things, we keep quiet. Ihe fine boy no gana bụ na onye ebe ọ laikere ala ya arụ ụlọ ya anara ikwu onye teletere nwa gị otu ụmụ ọma na ihe ọ ga-eme gị ihe ọnụgụ nwere ihe ọzọ onye oshi ka ọwụ ya brother is a criminal, confirmed criminal from Nigeria government, from federal government. Ọmụnwa kwuru ọwụ mụnwa kwuru ya. He's a kidnapper, snatching people's car. Mụnwa zuo enwere ihe m werele here. Not POB. But you come to have the audacity to accuse somebody's child that no wouldn't matter. Kalunta, you have the boldness to come. China Sangoro killed the Maparawa. China Sangoro killed the Ike School. But you never talk about your brother, fine boy. Oto Shebugende Mother, Zon Shimoto. Some ye buka share the pass. Gare, ya wana GPS no ye buka. Gare. There is no kidnapping from some part of Imo State down to Ihito, all those Ihiti, because I don't like calling their name. All those villages actually no quite Basara Biafra again. Reaching to Hiala, that I got kidnapped or Madanaga, what fine boy. Oga Agwagi de Kugo and then Akube Hogo. Oga Agwagi, this family happened how I said Lola. This one I said the brother of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Tahaga Abia today, you actually know Hindia will not China Sashat K with Tiabu. Oto Obakola no Kete Kam myself. Takete Babu all of you, Oto Obono no Kete Kamma. Kajuma queer. Everyone queer. If you people believe that you are heartless, everyone did that heartless more than you people. Ongo no Maka Shilibi Abia with that. Ongo no Maka no many one for them to survive to reach to this. So Obiare Hammer. If you don't know, those type of men, Obiare, even Ishi are they correct, Ishi Maria. If you think that all of you can intimidate us because of what you gave to you people, you are owing our money. We made you people, the influence you people think you are today. Go, like I said before, go and watch the picture of Kalunta 7 years ago. Go and watch the picture of Fine Boy 7 years ago. Today, how they are charging us about Dimba. Name is a big boy, which money? IPOB money. If you want to rise, they flush you out. They don't want anybody to rise. That's why they are very surprised of what is going on today, because majority of IPOB members refuse not to accept that evil from them. That's why they are very angry with the national coordinator of Germany, because it was Kalunta that put him there. So he thinks that he can control the guy like he like. The guy said no. All we way Kalunta special. So that Collins Chino, don't way house. But when we come here to say it, they will tell you are insulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brothers to insult their wife, insult to Chinasa, it's not a woman, madam. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you have compromised this struggle, and the IPOB family worldwide need #1 apology before even considering. You know, and battery and also when you want to hear no be here. The truth of the matter is this thing I'm saying now. Because people have died under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu care. People have lost their life under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's care. People have killed people under Mazi Nnamdi together with his brothers. So how about that also? Hello.
Hello, Onyisi Mazi KK. Good evening, watching it. Onyisi, I hope I'm coming out loud and clear.
Very, very clear. He sent the Zinium Sigi send there.
Get up, your voice.
Yeah, I said you should send this number to Lion Man or Najoda Bamje. But go ahead, my man.
Okay. Let's send there.
Okay.
Just in Abatana.
Okay, go ahead.
Anoanya. Lion Man, if you go the number for CP in gear.
Yes.
Mazi, I want to appreciate you for what you are doing. You are fearless. That is the truth. You are fearless. Biafran people like you who are bold, who speak the truth than the consequences, because everything you are saying is the truth. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will hit a woman that is married, both traditional and legally, and not only married, the woman that gave birth to the child of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they promised to deal with her. If there is not even probably threatening her, that shows Biafran that me and you, we are nobody. So when people come to speak the truth, some people say that you are attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I look at them and laugh. Are we here for Nnamdi Kanu? No. We are here for Biafra. I did not join IPOB for the sake of Nnamdi Kanu. And that is the reason I always say, if the Nigerian government at this very critical time gave us two options, Nnamdi Kanu or Biafra, I will choose Biafra 1,000 times. Because Nnamdi Kanu will not guarantee my freedom. The only thing that will guarantee my freedom and the corruption will be abolished is Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu is the king of corruption. And people must understand that you see these politicians in Biafra land, including our brothers and sisters who are pastors and prophetess, including the traditional worshippers that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu always talk, they are better than Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, these are the facts. Unless you hate truth, Nnamdi Kanu a moral conscience. Nnamdi Kanu a moral conscience. Unless you don't know, the Nnamdi Kanu we know, we just see Nnamdi Kanu broadcast, but we don't know the heart of Nnamdi Kanu. The heart of Nnamdi Kanu, if, for example, you can see as a spiritual woman or spiritual man, some people will not even come outside that they want to join IPOB to fight for Biafra. But because of the name Biafra, that is the reason this nobleman that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu blackmail out joined this struggle. And he thought that it would be as business as usual. There's one adage in Okija, as in Yerun and Keto Oto. Also, one of the first people, Koriaka, Ophilonia. Now the book Ogo, you got to go out with you manipulating them, out with you who are you. Also, the second one, Aquaria Kobre Gubuano Munia. If for this third one, Nnamdi Kanu Yakwari Omuyu, Isi Ayatona, this third one. That is the fact. That is the fact. It's no more one-man show business. Yes. Mazi, I caught the video of Aloy Ejimako yesterday, and we were listening to Aloy Ejimako utterances. I know that Nnamdi Kanu is speaking to Aloy Ejimako. Aloy Ejimako says,
that Nnamdi Kanu can hire and also sack. Meaning, if Nnamdi Kanu can hire people to become members of Directorate of State, become national coordinator, zonal coordinator, Nnamdi Kanu to place everyone on salary. Meaning we are working for the company of Nnamdi Kanu. So we're supposed to be on salary. That is
let me, maybe this thing you said now, you are confirming to me really that you just came in now. You are not here when I started this program. Let me repeat it again. You can employ me in a company. Listen very carefully. You can employ me in a company and you are my boss, okay? But any day you allow me to buy share into that your company, buying share of almost 70%, and you are having 30%, my brother, you cannot pursue me again. You cannot sack me again.
That is true. Okay. You are right.
So the IPOB family have 70 to 90% of the share of IPOB. Nnamdi Kanu cannot sack anybody again. He cannot sack DOS. Are they possible? It's not a family business.
You are right. Let me round up. Yes. You have said it all. These men and women have contributed their life, including their finance, their time, for IPOB. You say when I was watching you, I was coming from somewhere, that who know if Nnamdi Kanu is under oath? I will tell you probably that Nnamdi Kanu is not under oath. But because Nnamdi Kanu decided to betray this very IPOB by deceiving people, bringing oath that he never take one day, that is the reason these men and women that take this oath, who are no more alive, they are the one dealing with Nnamdi Kanu. They are the one that Nnamdi Kanu traveled to Kenya. It's not a coincidence. There is one thing that adage of a particular tribe, this very adage is very powerful. In English, it means you can decide to lure people into something that you never believe, like oath. But in your mind, you think you are deceiving the people. But you don't know that in the realm of spirit, that very oath you brought out, thinking is a child play, become a very powerful deity that, because you never take it, but you brainwash people to take it, and you go around, think you can sabotage them. This is the oath that is sponsoring Nnamdi Kanu. And you say Kanu is not under oath. Mazi, you are right. Everything you say is true. Because if Nnamdi Kanu is under oath, just like members of DS, members of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu will never be in Africa country, stay in Africa country, begin to communicate with US like is in the United Kingdom. It's out of sabotage. It's out of betray. So, Mazi, one thing I must tell you, I really appreciate you that you are a man. Anama asina woke yaburu woke. Amukwano wine yaburu wine mana nkege karizire woke. I know why I call you the great Italian national coordinator, and I decided to add power to it because you are fearless. You are fearless. There are people who don't understand why you are speaking because the information in your public domain. That is the reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It makes you say you are the head of the gangster, blah 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 blah, because you are hitting Nnamdi Kanu very very bad. And I believe this night is watching you this evening. He's not going to sleep because he just reveals some certain things that Biafrans need to ask questions. Thank you so much, Mazi Kekinde. Would you see Kekinde?
I really appreciate it, Mazi Kekinde. Yeah, yes. You know, Leon and Kana or Yagazir, in Kahana and then the Anya Sona Zoshi. Iman and they did different type of system now, but I remember 3 years ago when they started China Samuru, we gave him 20 million. And they didn't care, he no more. They started again. Hello?
Mazi Kekinde.
Nothing there. This one, no problem. I could have played.
before Kijaku right now, actually I had something there. That claims that he alluded that Namazi, he used the company as a reference that the Naonyangwe company got hire mother without any consultation. But if you know, have you ever seen where employees are paying employer? Because as long as I know, Martin and a salary. So on don't
exactly.
That now, so if you know Borgan and then I roll on a company now, because only a company over. So these are the things Gabo and the bike or do hang off man. Because he had in a couple nonsense. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is on that salary.
Mazi, when he had a dialogue, he called a push wire, common ideology in the bay. I'm not in Altana. Oh, Nnamdi na diga law, he called a push way here. I will listen somewhere, just be listening. Oh, I'm gonna review on in there wire. Mazi, don't know what I'm going to be. All the plan, the transnational conquer, we are Ajianaka. Because Hamekweluma allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they must still need us. Only he hope on here and the way you. Only but him and almost Charlatan Sahana, what I like Darlington Benjamin, they don't understand. So Mazi Ganilo.
But Mazi, only he had now he now only he had them surprised Mazi. I mean, or does it mean at this point now? Now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ama behona miri na achieve.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu si na kama ọ ga-ahapụ this. Ịmana Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mepere ọnụ ya si na onye ọbụla nwere anwa na DOS rise ya up si na onye nwa wuzi first now aga na follow asị onye mere ji medis institution ara agba ya na onye ọbụla nwere na ọ ga-abụọ n'ụlọ onye ahụ down na ọ ga-egbu the person na ọ ga-ahụ ya down. Nna agwa gị ihe ahụ life threat. Ujo jiri bịa nwaanyị ya na Sokoto se nwaanyị ya asị ya when did you start killing people? Ujo bịara nwaanyị. I'm saying it on air so that ha mara na ya na-atụ asị.
Wow, na Chineke mana ndị be anyị si ndị Nnewi si onye gbuo onwe ya nya sịkwana na mmadụ gburu ya ị na-aghọta na
onwe ihe mege na this struggle Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-amaghị Mazi onye ya na-agwa gị leave him to come out. He don't know. Do you think when everything no bunny who them all the man
Mazi Monwa man all everything up on the name of but the NG just to clarify this here our analysis of Kijame or maybe halfway. This employer yes. You cannot sack the people they pay him salary in Arotana and IPOB as long as I know people they have their monthly so it's not company. It's not company. I know it's my common foolish man.
I say I push I push we as a company. So you get blame. So I push as a company. We address it as a company. Camera no way back shibia hage win. I'm a minata I am the problem. And there was the secret watching it.
Well, so bad
no. Mazi Lion, let me call you. I saw your call because I'll go up before I go to Biafran chat. Since you go this side, I need to return the call back. Lion. Watching it.
Yeah.
Are
you still on?
Yes, Ganilo.
Okay. I was calling to contribute on the issue.
Yes.
Firstly, let me thank you for the mind that most of us have acquired to be able to not to disappoint our people. If not for DOS today, this is how our people could have just received another disappointment after Owazirike. Mazi, let me first of all ask you, have you watched the new interview by Alode Jimako?
Yes, everyone Korea as employee as Sonia Nagasaki.
Okay. You know why I ask you this question is some of us, especially with the Africans, sometimes we bring problem to ourselves. And we turn around to blame Satan. This has been our character.
Yes.
Like I always said, both educated ones and uneducated ones among us. That is why whenever you are being caught by the law enforcement agent, first thing they will tell you, do you have a lawyer?
Exactly.
You say yes or no. If you have a lawyer, they will not ask you again, do you want to tell us anything or do you want to wait for your lawyer to come? You say, okay, you decide. Either you want to speak or you have to wait till your lawyer come. If you tell them that you don't have anything to tell them until your lawyer come, this is how they will respect that decision until your lawyer come. Do you know why the law enforcement agents always do this? Because your lawyer is your mouthpiece. That is why it is called your counsel, your legal counsel.
Exactly.
Whatever you decide on your case is what your lawyer will decide. That is why lawyers are called the mouthpiece of the client. So, most of people now may twist that word, alloy the demand, but I love the way he confirmed it. He said, he is my client.
Yes.
And he has ordered me. He has ordered me to say it. And the journalist did a very fantastic job. The journalist asked him again, are you speaking his mind? He said, yes.
Yeah.
That's why I love that journalist. I love people that knows their work.
Yes.
That journalist is an intelligent journalist. He knew why he asked that question. So that to remove the doubts outside or those who like to twist the word, they will say,
yes.
Some people will say, it's Allah the Jamaica that said, have you heard from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Yes. You're very correct.
You know what I mean? These have been the stupidness our people have been displaying since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu entered problem. You see, what come out today, that interview you see that is released on air by Allah de Jamaica, since 2023, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decided to drop Biafra in order way to get himself out of that place. And I sent message 2023. I said, it seems that this man does not understand how government functions. And now I can tell you categorically that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is purely naive how government functions. I must tell you this. He's purely naive on how government functions. He was just running his mouth, thinking that freedom fighting is all about running mouth. Then reality has come that he's supposed to get people that is very, very intelligent and wise around him. What did he do? He preferred the people who will worship him. That is what lead him to that place. Because he wanted to control son Mike Ezekome.
Yes.
He wanted to control Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. The Mike Ezekome let him understand that he cannot control him. He have come to work for him as a legal practitioner. You see, this man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let me say, he is power intoxicator. Power intoxicates him. Not only that, he is very greedy. He has a very greed spirit in him.
He's a greedy man.
Now, let me tell you something here. What he said, what Allah de Jamaica reviewed recently, was the issue that led to sacking of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Mike Ezekome. He wanted to use them to sack the leadership.
Yes.
That time, and they remember that, many people will tell you, say, they have sacked DOS. Let me tell you, if you want to destroy a house you go through the pillar, right?
Exactly.
They say, where is the pillar of this house? They say, hit the pillars, the house will collapse. So if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wanted to use the legal practitioners, who is Mike Ezekome and Barrister Ejiofor, on 2023, and they turn it down, they turn that his idea down, they tell him no, that they cannot do that job, that they are only here to represent him in a legal matter. And do you know what you told the Barrister Ejiofor? He said you are the respected voice in the East.
Yes. So
he wanted to use respected voice to bring out that message. Due to the man is wise, Barrister Ejiofor is wise and educated, well educated. He knew the consequences of that idea, that if he eventually engage in that, he's going to tarnish his image, he's going to end his good reputation. Do you see how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu targeted that man? He wanted to rubbish that man character first. If you want to go closer to Mazi Nnamdi, I keep on telling people, be very careful where that man is. If not, he will rubbish you, you will become nothing before the world.
Yes.
You need to treat with very extremely care. If not, you are gone. Then now, he have now sent to Alloy. He has been begging Nigeria government since 2023 to allow him to let them give him the benefit of doubt.
Yes.
That he will go out there, end IPOP, end it. That if he didn't end it, they should look for him and get him back. But they didn't trust him. They don't trust him. They don't trust him to that extent.
No, they never trusted him. The one they trusted him or fulfill equally.
No, they now give him their own condition that he must be inside, he must be in their cage.
Yes.
And get IPOP destroyed. And since that time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been fighting so hard to see how IPOP will be destroyed. He has been fighting so hard to see all these people you see that he want to align with. These are the government agents. But many people of you don't know. This name, Rising Sun, this is just a fabricated name.
Yes.
100 men, Avid, Ambassador. These are he was just forming those names. He is tired. He was forming those names so that he will see the name he will use to destroy.
Where is Avid today? Akwa 100 men. How is Avid?
No, they have gone to Abyss now. They have gone to where they belong. Ihe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-agba all chess now.
Yes.
So now we have learned his character. IPOB members worldwide who know what they came into IPOP to do, they have learned his character, and that's why the game is becoming so hard for him to play.
Yes.
Because if he play it, we respond. We play our own. Then it will become problem to him. It become a very serious issue before him. He don't know how to go about it. He don't know how to do anything about it. Do you hear him? Do you hear Lloyd Ejimakor said he single-handedly built IPOP? In that interview, yes. I wrote down everything that man said. He said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu instructed him to announce the dismissal of the members of DOS. He said he was the one who appointed them, single-handedly appointed them, and he single-handedly built IPOP. So meanwhile, anybody he appoints, he has the right also to dismiss that person, to sack the person. That was the word he used. Now I want to ask you and ask every other Biafran that is hearing my voice on this program. Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu single-handedly build IPOP? Yes or no from you? I want to hear. That is a very straight question.
Mazi, no, it's not. He never single-handedly built IPOB. IPOB single-handedly built Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's contrary.
Okay. Thank you very much. I know why I ask you this question.
Yes.
Because why I said that, let me say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have lied again. Through his counsel.
Yes.
No. Remember, your lawyer is a mouthpiece, so I'm not addressing, I'm not addressing Alo de Jimako. No matter how people want to twist it, I am addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu directly. Because of what his legal counsel brought to the public. He said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said through his lawyer that he single-handedly built IPOB. That IPOB is his private business, according to him in that interview through his lawyer. So he has the right to appoint, he has the right to sack. So what am I asking here right now is, can Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if me, Lion Man, demanded for $2 million, can he pay me for my work since 2016 till now?
They will call you a criminal.
Say, this is my price for the work I have rendered since 2016, because he have to return the money that I have contributed, because he cannot tell me that he employed us. Then since how many years you are not paying us salary?
Yes.
At the same time, we are the one paying you.
Yes.
What kind of employment is that? What kind of employment?
Employment for them to reach it themselves now, for them to build a house, buy mansion.
No. Well, I can tell you that he have used his bare hand to hit the rock. This time around, he have hit the rock.
Exactly.
He have hit the rock. Now, what I want to finalize here is, this has been his mindset. He thought that after what happened have happened, that we will keep on contributing in his pocket. His anger is that IPOB is no longer giving him the chance to operate on our money. That is the first anger. Then the second anger is, as he have ordered or decided to destroy IPOB, as government of Nigeria government have conditioned him, that we should allow him to do it so that he will come out.
Yes.
But that man, that's when I know that the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is naive. And he forgot that if we allow him to destroy IPOB and nobody hears anything about IPOB again, and the whole world confirms it, that there was one group. What you will be hearing that time, there was one group. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a gunner. They will kill him. He's a gunner.
Mazi not only killing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not only killing Mazi, the Nigerian government will kill him. They will kill Fine Boy. This Fine Boy here now. Kalunta will be apprehended. The whole family. They corrupt.
Fine Boy has gone to Israel. He can never come back to Nigeria. So you don't have the idea?
No, I got it done.
No. He can never go and mark you somewhere. He can never touch Nigeria again.
Maza, I know about it, and so I get there because someone else signed with the government.
All I go. It's not going back again. All I go.
That's all I go. Now this is a bad thing. What to come for these two people? You can partake. There, what to there. That's all I go. Yeah, Biafran child, I'm calling you now, before I go to Mazi Battery. Biafran boy, I got money here also. You cannot run away now. Yeah, Biafran child.
Hello, Mazi.
There, yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Can I listen to you?
Yes.
Mazi, I hear my voice to your broadcast. Yeah, man. Ana ademma ikukukuo afiko okokanya.
Yes.
Great people of Biafra in Kukubu Mazo Kino Kichpu the general. Agwagomon Nnamdi Kanu keep Azo. It's going nowhere. Nanki Bazwa, Nnamdi Kanu is going nowhere. It's now obvious. It's now clear. Because some of our people will come out and begin to tell us, we have not heard from Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu have not spoken. I say, which kind of human being are this? Those confirm if we and the master property na one day buy our clothes. Nnamdi Kanu one day buy our clothes. You understand what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I have to explain to our people better. It's now clear to every one of us the mindset of Nnamdi Kanu towards Biafran restoration project. It's now clear. Now, we have been saying this thing from the day one that Nnamdi Kanu, that this struggle is a family business. Some people are now saying, can you prove it?
Yes.
Prove it. And now here Nnamdi Kanu Barabari Ifeanyi Ejiofor. But this a wise man that Ifeanyi Ejiofor is, and an intelligent person. He said, no, you can't use me for this your bidding. You can't use me. Or can I push? Or can I push? And don't worry, if you can do mad or not. I dare Nnamdi Kanu to come out and announce that he has stopped working with DOS. He can never say it.
No, again, man. Yes.
Nnamdi Kanu don't have that power. We are organization. And when people go to our code of conduct, you will see that the name of leaders are first before radio director, which is Nnamdi Kanu. There is no how Nnamdi Kanu can function without leaders. You see how this stark illiterate called Aloy Ejimako, because when we are talking about stark illiterate, Aloy Ejimako is the definition of stark illiterate. Somebody that don't understand difference between a lawyer, a hired lawyer, and organization. Now we want to use IPOB organization as a company, like we are running a company. But I don't blame Aloy Ejimako. Nnamdi Kanu is running a company. Nnamdi Kanu is running IPOB as a company. You see, everything that Aloy Ejimako said on that interview was the mindset of Nnamdi Kanu. How he see this struggle, how he has been projected this struggle to be. But little did Nnamdi Kanu know, he has forgotten that what is constant in life is change.
You don't want to change.
Nnamdi Kanu, you don't want to change.
Yes, sir.
And then Nnamdi Kanu thought that now. Believe you me, even Nnamdi Kanu not today, he could not even believe it, but he's supposed to also believe it that we are not going to be moving forever now. Chukwuokike has his own way to open the eyes of his children. Because I keep on saying this to every one of us. Nnamdi Kanu outside today. I can hardly believe that.
Yes, sir.
Or maybe things may happen. Man, don't say so. Because here they change. Maybe something else may also happen.
Mazi, what will happen, Mazi Biafran child, what will happen is that me and you will be wiped out, another new people will come.
You're right.
Believe me.
You're right. Now the Kanu will commit some nuisance that will make us to quit.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
He will do something that will make us to quit, because that is exactly what Nnamdi Kanu is doing today. Nnamdi Kanu knows that he don't have that power to dismiss people that have contributed towards this struggle for over 15 years. They work together. They establish IPOB in different countries. paying their dues.
Mazi, do you know the game on Nnamdi Kanu player, Biafran child? If you watch a spelling to expel people to cause enmity, it's from DOS. Underline that.
Yes.
Even from Uchemofo, who expelled Uchemofo is DOS. Or deputy yao. So that this DOS name when a confrontation with Uchemofo, na had remember to expel. I remember I can't name that Cheba. But when it come to money, Nnamdi no go area for DOS. All private, Kalunta, Nene. But when it come to collect Minagelo Wagona to fight, ya happy DOS. Whenever catch it down.
Yes.
Mazi, go ahead.
Yes. Mazi, that thing that happened during Ushoka from Efo was a game that Nnamdi Kanu we have planned well. Because I learned something from what you just said now. Nnamdi Kanu is instigating problems between others. And he's going to remove himself. Because if you watch at the end, Ushemefo begin to call Mazi Shike Dozie, Mazi Shike, all of that, not one of one, and I got no one to remember. And then Nnamdi Kanu don't want to stick his hand into that.
No.
He pushed it. But let me tell you something. Mazi Yakanaba sometimes is good for something to happen. Nnamdi Kanu, he have not written any memo before. Nnamdi Kanu have not signed any memo before. So there is no how Nnamdi Kanu can now come and sign memo.
Exactly.
He cannot do it.
Exactly.
He cannot.
Ịma na o ji uche ma ọfọ were wepụ omiomi ọha ndị iru anya ya pụtazie bịa werezie Chike dozie m ha bịa wepụ uche ma ọfọ na ọchịkwa this man plan.
Yes.
So if he sign any memo now it's fake now because he never signed it.
Of course now. Now because one thing about it is like now Ogota Mazi Shike dozie or Mazi Shinasawo or format to use them to write the memo.
Yes.
I don't know who is going to use now.
That's why you plan. Him and Adama were planner. Mazi, remember, here we hear the singing with Benjamin Tina DOS. Yes. One of the reasons Eji went to phone your name into the US so that did that power. Name is in Indiana.
Yes. And they watch your few says where sack, yeah. Expel this so-called Imapa. You see that the memo is not working again.
Oh, I know they remember the thing again.
There be no powerful no now. Nobody knows Imapa.
Mazi ngwa ego Imapa afọ natara n'aha Nnamdi Kanu from politicians. Imana Imapa afọ la ka a ga-need ego like this. Nnamdi akpọ ya nye governor. Ọ ga-eme attack with press release. Abịakwa n'anya asha. Abịazi akpọ Imapa afọ na-abaga na ego nwanne m. Enwere nke enyere Imapa afọ ya agwa Nnamdi asị ya that money is a chicken chain, return it back. Ruo to ama mma Imapa afọ return na ego ahụ. Agwa chọrọ ka anyị na-ekwu okwu. Imapa afọ ewere ya rụọ n'ọnwa ụlọ rụọ moto.
Maazị na ọkwana okwu a ka nọ katara wee na-asị ọya ka nna asị ifu dis ukwu ma n'ọsọ. N'eke belt n'ukwu ebe a na-agbakwu odogwu anya mmiri ụmụ mmanwụ a na-echi a na-agba ya odo agaba a na-agba ya udo n'ukwu ọ ka o si eme. Iwọchịa the guy sometimes when he speaks you will understand that he know that Nnamdi Kanu is tired. Ihe ọ na-eme na ọ na-aghọtọsi aka to just come on.
Mazi chọrọ ka m nye gị information about Biafran ka m gwa gị ihe mere o ji eme gị ihe ndị a na ịma ha chemara dị iberibe. We get their information every day. Mazi Methuselah swore now he understands the game Nnamdi and his brothers is playing and he say he must recover all the whole money Nyanwakwugoro. Na ka o soro ha gbaa the game. Anything Methuselah is doing now is requesting money from them. If they don't give him, he's not doing it.
Mazi, for this money you are saying he's requesting, maybe this is the new intel that you got to see. But Methuselah was somebody I used to talk to Methuselah. Yes. I knew this thing that Methuselah understands that to him we are going nowhere. Yes. The thing have already ended. You know, I watch sometimes only.
Yes.
But Methuselah will also almost sometimes say, "Man, I'm Methuselah, on a make on a poor." And you cannot take it away from Methuselah. You can only take it away for some time. So we do go back the same thing now.
Yes.
And then I'm the kind of like all the thing. So it was sure if you now get Methuselah about for single, what of Nnamdi Kanu to happen now without Biafra? What of his demand go and join APC? That is trying to tell you the mind of Nnamdi Kanu. That Nnamdi Kanu himself is tired. He can't do. I'm not going. You see, influence, lifestyle. Nnamdi Kanu is living a life that he never thought that he would live.
Exactly.
He was time on it when he started this. This is his life and propaganda. Go and see how Simon Epa look like. Okay, go be an Abakazi. You will see what Simon Epa is doing. You will see that this guy have not
change. Yes, now. Your friend with the suit before. No, no, is this suit to come now. One day go now.
This suit now. You change this suit now. You only go almost Isiago. Only change this suit.
Very soon now. Okay, till that Ocha Onumone, Ocha Simon Epa. Okay, may have very soon. They go now, but now.
Yes, now come on, you are come to go where he live. Yes. Come now, see so guy. We begin now.
Yes.
I'm going to copy a useless human being. So, Mazi, let me tell you something. I have to go back to Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
Because Nnamdi Kanu is the problem. Some people don't seem to understand. I don't know why some of our people cannot just reason and ask themselves, why sudden change of the hardcore media warriors? What sudden change? Just imagine Nnamdi Kanu not single-handedly build IPOB.
Bodily, is he not an insult?
Big time insult. Even though when I was making a broadcast today, when I got to that space, when I got to that place, Abraham, something is wrong with Nnamdi Kanu in his head. The man number 6 years ago, I said it on my broadcast because my brother, I have to also add my own insult to you because believe you me, you're nobody to me. We build you. Oh, I can about that time na TikTok. No FIFA. Now banding man we build Nnamdi Kanu. Some of my brothers are saying, okay, no, we should stop saying this. You want to sound like Methuselah. And see, I listen. Some of you don't know because you people don't even have an idea. Without us or one other man Nnamdi Kanu. And then Nnamdi Kanu told me, they now go in an institution, I know, board of committee that we gathered, that IPO, because IPO means come and join. I gathered a build on a company that he can sack, upon we are the person that is paying him salary. How can a man that we are paying salary?
I said the insult is too much because we keep quiet, we refuse not to talk, we refuse not to bring argument. But they want to keep as well. I get quick. Mazi, why you to look? I want to tell you, Joe, so on your phone, you got to so somebody must talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want you better.
Yes. We don't start, we don't be talk about him. The next time now, my programmers of people, programmer ODX, who come, all campaign. Time will come. I get them Nnamdi Kanu name. That is none of our business. Because time will come, we will let the DOS understand. Because they have right to sack Nnamdi Kanu. We are in this struggle as a board of trustees. We have contributed. We have already divided shares in
Biafran. I'm going to get Nnamdi na but we could get DOS na ba. Here chess. the same game a na-akọ ọ na-agba ebe nwaanyị ya nọ. He's frustrating that woman for that woman to come out and say, I am not marrying again. Kojize yaga go wayoga si hona because of the Biafra, my wife have left me. Nwaanyị a na-achọkwa ka ya nwa jizo ọnụ ya ike agwụla ya o ike agwụ Nnamdi don tire. So ihe ahụ chess ka a na-agba nwaazị.
Gabaniru.
Yes, chess ka a na-agba ndị a ga-agba ọkọchịrị ịgba chess a ọ ma anya ya a ga-agbagide ya ike agwụ ya. Or you can all of us.
One thing about me is say, either to the all these bookworm and the 100 years of Nnamdi Kanu today, all of them, very
useless.
Very useless people. So you people want to tell me now who change the problem of Nnamdi Kanu?
My brother, Biafran child, not even no problem. He don't have the audacity. Do you know that if me and you are friends now, I respect you as a brother. I have equally insulted you, Biafran child. That is the law. Even if you like marry a child of 20 years, once all one again, legitimately, all one again call any insult is insult to you as well.
And the one thing about it is that, Mazi, sometimes I don't want to dabble into families affair. I don't want sometimes when these people are saying all these things, I keep on asking myself, some of them that have not married, most of them, okay, look at each day, some of them that are going against the Nnamdi Kanu wife, some of them don't have husbands. Some of them, even though for and the Odyssey so that one is nothing for her. So Mazi, I also know about a lawyer Jimako. We don't want anybody to come and begin to dispute it. All those things that our lawyer Jimako said is the mind of Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi, thank you very much.
Biafrans, please, the ones that did not call back, I have emergency, I need to leave. I will go to work. As I'm coming, we will continue next time. Please, IPOB media warriors, don't be selective. You will open all this platform because of the information to share our information, not to select. Most of you who name that thing on social media, I'm calling all of you your attention. Share your brother's program regardless. You open this platform, this platform now. Once your platforms are being grown, this is selective. All of you. I'm saying all of you. We are watching everybody. If you call yourself an IPOB member and this internet, if I get this selective, when your brothers are doing program, I want to use this opportunity to tell you to desist from that evil act. You can't be condemning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but you know, I'm going to bear on the market. Ojobudo ebe na agwọ nshi anya, I know Joshua be close there. We don't know much. I appreciate it.